Hey, welcome back to the organizing tip. I'm gonna share with you now. I just got back from Disney. It was amazing. I'm so excited that we went, and I'm gonna put a picture in for you to see now. My adorable family. We had such a great time. I wanted to share with you something that I think I've shared before, but I'm not really sure if I've done a recent video on it, and that is, what is your organizing style? I have found, as being a professional organizer, that everyone organizes differently. Everyone's got a different organizing style, and what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another person. A lot of people, what they do is they buy these containers, those 3-drawer containers, which are, you know, those Rubbermaid ones on wheels that are the bane of my existence. They throw them at their clutter thinking that that is gonna solve their problems. And what they end up with is like container clutter on top of their other clutter and like jumbled mess clutter. So one of the first steps of getting organized, I feel, is identifying your style and also identifying the style of your family members, because just because something works for you doesn't mean it's gonna work for everybody. So I'm gonna give you one quick tip for each bug. Clutterbug, right? That's why I call it Clutterbug. Everybody is a different bug. There's a free test. You can take it below. Click the link, take the free test, find out what bug you are. You may be a combination of a few bugs, but I bet you one will really stand out. And you can learn more about the bugs on my website, clutterbug.tv or clutterbug.me. But right now, let's just talk about the bugs really quickly, starting with the butterfly. You know you're a butterfly if you're a really visual person, and it's out of sight, out of mind. So you like to see all your stuff. So you're a spreader. You're a spreader. If your dresser drawers are empty and all your stuff is piled on top of the dresser, you might be a butterfly. So because you're a really visual person, here's a quick tip. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be shocking. Take your closet doors off. I know, right? A butterfly is more willing to put the things away in the closet on a hanger if there isn't closet doors, or use hooks instead. Why fight your naturalness? If you are not the person who's going to put things in a dresser drawer, stop using a dresser. Okay, let's move on to the cricket. Crickets are natural pilers. So you know you're a cricket if you have very neat, stacky piles all over the place. Crickets tend to be over-organized and a bit of perfectionists. They want to do things right, perfectly. They want their papers filed in chronological order or alphabetical order, and they want it done right. And until they have the time to do it right, they're gonna put it off. What tends to happen is a lot of these projects are put off till the perfect time. Unfortunately, that never comes, and what you end up with is like mountains of very neat, very organized piles, but nothing actually put away. So a quick tip for a cricket is let it go. Sing some Frozen songs. You just have to learn that sometimes good enough is good enough. And doing it now, putting it in least macro organizing it into like a box that says bills is good enough for now. And when you do have the time, you can go back and you can file your little heart out when you have the time, crickets. Next, we have the busy bee. Busy bees tend to be busy, and they have a lot of projects or hobbies. Busy bees are scrapbookers, busy bees are bakers, busy bees are woodworkers. Busy bees like to fix things and take all the pieces apart and then leave it there until they get back to it. And the reason is they're gonna use that stuff again, so why clean it all up and put it all away just to take it all out again, right? Do you hear me, bees? Unfortunately, you're left with a giant mess that's totally impacting your entire family with your crazy hobbies. So what you could do is a project box. Say you're working on a certain scrapbooking page, gather up all the tools, all the pages, all the photos, all the ribbon for that, and instead of spreading it and leaving it all over your dining room table, making your family want to murder you, put it in a project box, label it on the outside. A baker's box works perfect for this because they're really inexpensive. Set it off to the side. Nothing's really put away per se, but it is tidied, so you can just get to it later. There you go, bee. You're welcome. Last but not least, we have me right here, a ladybug. I'm a hider, like a hidey hoarder. I like things to look neat and tidy on the outside, like a beautiful ladybug. But then you open the wings, it's like, oh my gosh, look at what's under that shiny shell. Disgustingness. And that's me. Closets, drawers, things I shove, and it's horrible, and I need to work on that. but that's why I'm a ladybug. So if you're a ladybug, drawer organizers are the key for you. Open bins with no lids and baskets in your closet so you can still be gross and throw things in and not fold or look where you're tossing, but it'll actually toss it into the home like a super basketball player. And you're gonna have organized insides that will reflect your pretty organized outsides. So those are some quick tips for the bug. Take the test, find out what bug you are. There's lots of more advice and tips to help each individual organizing style. What bug are you? Find out, take the test below. Those are some tips, and we'll see you next time.